Hey guys, welcome to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. I'm your host Andy, and in this video we are talking about a player extending his tenure at Spurs in Ben Davies, but a player leaving in Yves Bissouma. So there's plenty to talk about and to get into. Obviously, pretty much on the eve of the World Cup now. That's exciting, but we got some transfer news to talk about, and an important transfer news in a way. So we'll jump in and talk about it because it's expected news, but when it's just been confirmed by the club, I think it's important to talk about. So let's start with Ben Davies and Spurs. This has literally come out in the last hour directly from Tottenham Hotspur, saying that we're delighted to announce that Ben Davies has signed a new contract with the club. Now, this one obviously is going to divide a lot of the fan base. It's not because we hate Ben Davies. Of all the Spurs players we have, this is probably one that we like the most. I think this is probably his last year, though. I think he's looking to move into, coaching or looking to move into something else within the club, an ambassador role, whatever it may be. We like Ben. He's going to be spare parts this year, if I'm honest. You think Robertson and Udogie as your left backs. You've got centre backs of, Mickey. You've got Danso. Senesi, and at the moment Romero, but probably will be Van Hecke and Dragoshin as well. So he's not really going to play this year. So we don't have to worry about the Champions League or European squads and their categories of homegrown players. He does count as a homegrown player, so it makes sense in that regard. And you know what? Every now and then when you're 3-0 up, throw him on, why not? So it's his last year. You'll probably come to think this. One more year, I can see why, if you know what I mean. I can see why. But there we go. Well done to Ben, and back for another year. Christ, he's been here for so long. It feels mental. Let's talk Yves Bissouma. Again, coming from Tottenham Hotspur, saying that we can confirm the departure of Yves Bissouma. For some reason it's not loaded. There he is. We can confirm the departure of Yves Bissouma following the conclusion of his contract. Thank you for your service, Bis, and all the best for the future. Now, Bissouma is a bit of a dividing player. You know what I mean? On his day and on his sort of maximum level of ability, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We saw it under Ange in those first 10 games, how amazing he played. But then also we saw games where, he was making us all go insane, to be honest. He's 29 years old. He turns 30 late August. He played 11 times this season, so obviously he's not been a main player for any of the managers coming in. But, when you look at his across-the-board tenure for Spurs, it's been so stop-start, so hit and miss. He's played 111 times for Spurs. He actually played more for Brighton. 200 games in the Premier League is definitely nothing to be embarrassed by. That's a bloody great achievement. And I still think he'll probably end up in the Premier League. I don't think Brighton will come back for him, but you never know, they could. They went back for Pascal Gross, who's obviously not exactly young either. There you go, Romano. Ben Davies signed a new 1-year contract, so I was right. There you go. But look, this drove us all insane with obviously his antics, but he was a popular player in the group. It is just something that has to happen. It is a natural conclusion to his time at Spurs, and I wish him all the best as well. Let me know your thoughts down below on Davies extending and Bis leaving, and I'll speak to you all soon. Talk more about Spurs. Take care, everyone. Peace.